Hello, everyone. Just in the first, as usual, I just like to confirm that everyone joined here to scan the QR code. Scan the QR code from Ruijie application. For who will scan the QR code from Ruijie application, after that, we will have like 3 demo projects. And after that, we can apply together how to configure the SD-WAN in the from the Ruijie Cloud. So please make sure that you already downloaded the application, Ruijie Reyee application, and scan this QR code and apply the feature and configuration that we will explaining together, inshallah, today. Okay, so let's start. Bismillah. Thank you for joining today our online session. So today we will discuss about Ruijie Reyee SD-WAN, especially for the CCTV project and the chain business scenarios. So our goal today is not only to explain SD-WAN, but also give you like real scenario where the SD-WAN fit, why it's matter, how to position it in the real project. Okay, but before we start, I just want to ask you a quick question. Of course, a lot of you worked on like cross-site networking before, and you have a lot of scenarios, for example, to connect branches together. You want to see the IP camera from the HQ. You want to connect the POS system, sales system, fingerprint system, remote offices. So usually, the common issue, or let's discuss it together. What exactly the common issues that you are facing when you are connecting sites together? Be sought. Yeah. Uh, there is a problem in in my voice, or voice is clear? Sorry. The voice is clear, or there is a problem in the voice? Is there any echo in the voice, or the voice is clear? Okay. I think all people say that the voice is very clear. Okay. So let's continue our session today. Okay. So we were discussing about the common issues that we are getting from the connecting the branches together. So tell me, for example, what are the issue? For example, if you are using other brands and you don't hear today about the SD-WAN, tell me, what is the common issue that you are facing when connecting branches together? For example, VPN, if you are using VPN, tell me your thoughts. We want to listen from you today. What exactly the problem or the issues that you are facing when connecting the branches together today? Branches together. If anyone want to speak, I can unmute. We just want to hear from you what exactly the common issues or common problem when you are connecting branches or you want to connect branch together. Just write in the chat box what exactly the common issues or common problem. For example, whoever already connected before sites together through the VPN, did you face any problems with the VPN? Or did you face any problems when connecting the to make the configuration? Okay, very good. Mr. Renches said that the VPN configuration is very complex. and you depends on the DDNS issues. Yes. So this is one of the common issues that we are facing when we are making the VPN. Okay, what else? Okay, so let's say there is some issues. For example, the high cost. If you are not going to use like private public IP, then you need to go with the private IP with DDNS, and this is maybe give you like a complex and unstable connection. If you want to use public IP, then you have to pay a lot for the service because it's leased line and you have to pay a lot for the ISP. So today we will notice how Reyee SD-WAN or AnyLink SD-WAN is designed exactly to solve this problem, to solve the problem of unstable connectivity, difficult setup, high cost. So all these common issue today, inshallah, we will explain how to solve it and how to make things is very easy and clear. Okay, so let's discuss the first scenario that most of partners or end user that you are using. For example, the surveillance video backhaul scenario. Okay, let's start. Many business have a lot of multiple remote sites. For example, factories, construction sites, warehouses, fish ponds, charging stations. So all this, the headquarters needs to monitor the camera remotely and also store the video centrally and sometimes manage different brands of camera. For example, they have Hikvision, they have Dahua, they have different brands of the camera. So this is create a real need. We need like a stable and cross-site connectivity. So what is the pain point that we are getting from this scenario? For example, traditional VPN will give you there is no load balance. Yeah, for example, if you are using 2 WAN link or 3 WAN link, you only just connect one link, one link. So it will not give you like load balance. And maybe if you are using the private IP with DDNS, maybe it give you unstable performance and some legacy CCTV stream. Another major issues is the private IP and NAT limitation because many sites doesn't have public IP and leased public IP is very expensive. If you are going to purchase leased public IP is very expensive. On the top of that, the maintenance becomes very difficult when password change, device reset, or remote sites need repeated support. So all these like pain points that we are facing with the VPN. So we need to save the cost for MVR costs for small remote sites. So for example, we have some remote sites we can, for example, save the recording in the main HQ, or we have another option to to save in the same branch and have the access from the HQ to see the IP camera. So this is one example today how to create a stable and secure link between the HQ and those remote IP camera. Okay. Okay. Another scenario that for the chain business, as you know, for every chain business, we have like POS, the machine that you pay through the cards. So now a lot like retail stores, restaurant, pharmacies, service branches, all this like they may have POS, they have guest Wi-Fi, and sometimes they have camera. So we need the network to be easy to deploy and easy to expand. So this is how to build fast and reliable connectivity from each new store connected to the HQ. So HQ will have like a clear connection between the branches. For example, the accounting system, the sales system, all the system connected to the HQ directly. and of course secured connection. Not only connection, no, it's very high secured connection. Okay, so why traditional approach is a problem? As you see, this is like summarized for the VPN problem, that it's difficult to get IP address. The leased line is very expensive, high deployment cost, and maintenance is very hard. So what is the solution today? Here we introduce the concept of the SD-WAN. SD-WAN is software-defined way to build secure connectivity between sites over the internet. Again, SD-WAN, software-defined way to build secure connectivity between sites over the internet using over relay tunnels. It's like overlay tunnels, and I can manage through the cloud. So in the Reyee approach, the value it's not the tunnel itself, it's about the cloud management. You have cloud management, you have visual dashboard, you have multi-WAN intelligent ability to work in challenging condition like private IP, like unstable connection like this. So this is SD-WAN is more flexible than the traditional site-to-site VPN. Okay, this is how we can clearly see the value point. SD-WAN is presented like stable and fast automatic WAN quality recognition. WAN quality recognition. And failover always very short, under 30 seconds. Now, for example, here, if we can see here that we have this branch number 1 and branch number 2, and we have here, this is the HQ. And here I have, for example, 2 WAN link. Okay, 2 WAN link to the internet. If any one link disconnected, so automatically the branch will use the other one link. It's called failover. So this failover will choose the other link automatically. No need to make a configuration again. So this is the beauty of the SD-WAN. So failover time is very short, support different technologies. We will see now how the SD-WAN support the topology, for example, hub spoke, mesh, and custom. We will see how to connect, because here that you can also connect the branches together, not only to the HQ. So here you have a lot. You have a lot of flexibility. No need only to connect to the HQ. So that's why that the SD-WAN provide more flexibility and more options than the VPN. Also, we are focusing on the low-cost networking, easy deployment. We will see today how to make zero-touch provisioning and how to see the visual management through the Ruijie Cloud. And also we have like some alarm. For example, if the one link is latency is high, they will give you alarm. This link may be abnormal. So this is all we will see together today. Okay, as you can see, this slide show like how to connect CCTV HQ with sites. As you can see here, we are using, for example, here in this, we are using EG400, here EG100, 100. So it doesn't matter to use the same model. No, we can use different model in each branch. So that's mean you just need to use EG gateway in all the branch to make the connection. Okay, do you have any question until now? If you have any question, please write in the chat box so I can answer for you. Is it clear until now, or anything is not clear? Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and so this is our recommendation for the CCTV. For the POS, we also recommend to use higher, for example, EG 700, 300, and also this. We will see all the model and how much performance or what is the performance for each model that we are offering in our products. Okay, just a second. Okay, so the major steps today towards software-defined network is that if both sites are having private IP, you still can initiate the connection between these two sites. In the VPN, we are suffering from this point. At least one site should offer public IP address to make the tunnel. But here in SD-WAN, it's okay, no problem. You can have one branch here connected to 4G router and the other connected to 4G router, and you can make the tunnel between them. Because, as you know, that 4G and 5G not giving public IP, always give like private IP. And after that, the ISP make the netting in their ISP platform, in the ISP platform. So it give you like private IP and make the netting in their in their platform. So to make VPN tunnel between these two sites, very hard. So, but if you are using the SD-WAN, will be very easy to make it between these two sites. So now the private IP for us is not a problem. You can use connection between two sites, and both sites are giving there is no public address available. Okay, the other point is the batch configured. What the meaning of batch configure? Batch configure means that you can configure like push configuration for a lot of branch from the main HQ or from the cloud. We will see today how to create the template, how to make this configuration like this. Okay. SD-WAN, does the performance of SD-WAN depends on the internet connection of the site? Yes, of course, the speed should be good, and also the gateway that you are using performance should be high. So yes, of course, because there will be like connectivity, and this is depends on the scenario. Which exactly scenario you are using? Are you like uploading data or streaming and going to save it to the HQ, or you just need only access to the branch? You just need to access. So it depends exactly on the scenario itself. And of course, to have a stable and faster connectivity between the branch, recommended to have like have higher internet speed. Okay, so as you can see, if you have a lot of branches that are giving private IP, there is no need to have public IP. So as you can see here, that you can connect the branches together, for example, using the private IP. Okay, so this is help us. There is no need to purchase expensive public IP or lease line, because many customer that to initiate the VPN connection, they must have at least one branch that are giving public IP. So this is now it solved with SD-WAN, so you can connect branches together with no need for the public IP. Sorry. Okay. Also, people ask about the security. This security is very important, because we are not like using the normal protocols, for example, for VPN IPsec, they are using the encryption algorithm like 3DS and EES. We are using in the Reyee SD-WAN, we are using the cutting edge performance and security encryption algorithm in this cloud performance. So it increase the security 20 to 30% better performance than the normal VPN security. Also, as you can see that here you have, for example, 3 lines. Okay, so if one line has a problem, automatically one failover will use the other line. So that's mean in the SD-WAN there is no there is no way to need to make a configuration again, for because VPN only use one WAN, but here in SD-WAN we can use multi-WAN load balance. We can choose the better ISP based on the line quality, because SD-WAN will check the line quality. Is this line quality is high, is good, or low? After that, if it's low, it can shift automatically to other line. So this is will make the latency very, very low. For example, the CCTV or voice traffic, the latency will be very low, and this is will improve the user experience. He will like this solution because there is no latency. The speed is very good like this. So this is very important, and this is values doesn't exist in the traditional VPN. Okay. As you see here, we will see this together after when making the lab together now, but this is just I'm explaining to you now, and after that I will make the lab together for this how to make the SD-WAN. But first let discuss the feature that the Ruijie Cloud give to you in the SD-WAN. Give you dashboard. This is visual dashboard. The customer and partner they need this visibility. With Ruijie Cloud, you can get like map based or diagram view, and you can see the live link status and quick access to sites. And this is make the monitoring much easier than the VPN. VPN troubleshooting and visualize very, very like difficult comparing to this. This you can see, for example, here you can see the lines. Just a second. Yes, here. From this, you can see the lines, the links, link latency. You can click this link and see the speed on it, or the performance of the link. Is it high? Is it low? There is a problem? So you can check also if any problem happen, it will notify you. There is a disconnection for one link, for example, here. There is one link is abnormal. So all this data, you got it through a visualize website. And if you are going to VPN, you will struggle a lot to see this data. So this is benefits of the cloud, that you can see everything in the cloud very, very easy. Okay, so I will just introduce for you first the product that we have that support the SD-WAN, AnyLink SD-WAN, starting from 100 user up to 1,500 user. All these products is supporting the SD-WAN, which means that you can use different product in different branch based on the throughput, performance, bandwidths, number of user. Because some branch, for example, in the HQ, I need high number of user, but some branch I need low number of user. Some branch I need, for example, higher performance gateway. So I can use depends on the performance of the gateway. Okay, so all these products supporting the SD-WAN, And also we have a new firewall. Firewall also can support the SD-WAN. So that's mean you can put firewall and connect gateway to it from branch. Yeah, for example, you can put firewall in the HQ and gateway in the branches. Here, this is what our recommendation when you are using the gateway. For example, if the headquarter 300 user to 1000 user, use this one 1510XS in the router mode. Okay. Sometimes people say, I have in my branch a firewall and I don't need to Ruijie to act like the main router. I say to him, okay, you can use it in the bypass mode. Okay, so no need to make it as a main router. Just make it as bypass mode. So this is, you can use bypass mode here, this option. But if you are using in the HQ router mode, it recommended to use 1510XS. Okay, in larger branch, for example, 100 to 400 user, you can use this one in the router mode. Bypass mode, you use this. The difference between router mode and bypass mode, router mode has a lot of load because he make routing, but bypass mode it just pass the data. So there is no like no like configuration or hard task it make. So that's why that is our recommendation when you are using bypass mode or router mode. Okay, do you have any question until now, or is it clear? If anyone need to unmute and ask, it's okay. Okay, let's see the performance for each model that we are giving in the SD-WAN performance. As you can see that we have EG starting from EG 105G up to 1510XS. Okay, so here that we have this, each model can support number of branches based on the SD-WAN performance. For example, 1G EG 105G maximum support 8 branch. So it's mean maximum branch to connect is only 8 with total SD-WAN performance 8 megabit per second. Okay, if we need higher or more, we can go for this option EG 300 or EG 105GX GW-X, because this gateway will have a higher flash RAM inside and higher hardware. So that's mean that can have higher SD-WAN performance. So it depends on how many branch you want to connect and how many user inside this branch. We are selecting these models based on it. And as you know that the maximum, the highest one that we have in the gateway, EG1510XS, and this is up to 1000 branch. So you can connect up to 1000 branch and SD-WAN performance up to 1200 megabit per second. So this is for the high for the HQ. Okay. Also, we having the firewall. We have two firewall now in Reyee, Z5100 and Z3200. These two firewall you can use also to connect SD-WAN, but take care. Firewall need renewal license every year, but gateway there is no need to have a license. Okay, because firewall there is like a security bundle license you need to renew. Okay. Someone asked if we connect two routers in the high availability mode, how SD-WAN would work. Okay, actually, very good question, but actually, our gateway doesn't support high availability right now. So this feature is still under development. But for the firewall, we are supporting the high availability. Uh, for firewall supporting the high availability. So as you know that when you are connecting two firewall together through cable, we need to make some يعني redundancy between them. For example, we are connecting between the two firewall using stack cable or using duck cable to make it like one device, one logical device. But if for the ISP, we should provide both. Yeah, for example, if you have multi-WAN, we should provide for the first firewall some ISP and the other some ISP. But let me check with this high availability, and I will tell you after that about the configuration method and that thing. But right now our EG doesn't support EGs doesn't support high availability, but only firewall support high availability. Okay, for the firewall, as you can see, Z5100 can reach up to 2.4 gigabit per second SD-WAN performance, up to 1000 branch we can connect, and the firewall Z3200 up to 800 branch with the performance 1.2 gigabit per second. Okay, this is for our device. So now let's go for the live demo experience. Live demo experience. So this is the practical part. So I just want to confirm from you first that you already scanned this QR code to make to apply with me how to configure the SD-WAN and how to make the configuration very well. So after you scan this QR code from our application, Ruijie Reyee application. If you didn't download the application, just download it. Just search in the store in the Ruijie Reyee, same of this logo. After you download it, just register and make account, and then activate your account from the email. After that, you can go to projects and make a scan from the application. Okay, so it will give you 3 demo parts. Just a second. It will give you like 3 project demo. So this project today we will have like practical how to make the SD-WAN through this how to configure SD-WAN from our cloud portal. Okay, after you scan, you will get this 3 project. Okay, to make the SD-WAN or to make connection or connectivity between the project, first, the 3 project must be under your account, under one account. It's mean that you can manage all the branches from your account or can see the project. Yeah, for example, if I go to HQ, I have access and visibility to the HQ. This means I have visibility to each branch. Branch 1, for example, I can access and make configuration I want to do. Branch 2, also I can have access to it. HQ, I have access to it. So that's mean I have access to all the 3 locations that I need to connect with each other. Okay, so this is the first point, that I have 3 projects. And if you go to gateway here, you will see that each project must have at least this gateway. But for the project doesn't have a gateway, unfortunately, we can't make any connection to other branch. So at least every branch must have one gateway. So you can see here gateway, gateway, gateway. So for example, this project doesn't have a gateway. So unfortunately, we can't connect. This one, I can't connect. This one, I can't connect. So that's mean that my project must at least have one gateway. Okay. After that, we will go to service. If you click on service, as you can see on the top, there is home, project, AI heat map, and service. Okay. So in the service, when you click on it, you will see any link, Reyee SD-WAN. Okay. You just click on it. Okay. If you already configured before SD-WAN, you can go to you can make another group. For example, you can make a new group and make a new group. But if you didn't make before, I will tell you how it will look like. Okay, I deleted here. So it will look like this. Here, this is first time for me. I use SD-WAN. So it will come for me dashboard like this. So it said to you, Reyee SD-WAN affordable, enjoyable for everyone, and will give you the feature that we already explained, and we will explain now. Okay, create your first SD-WAN group. It asks you to name it. Yeah, for example, you can make it my office group. Okay, and after that, click OK. After that, it will ask you about the connection type or the topology of your network. In the VPN, we only accept hub spoke. That means that branch only connected to the HQ. But there will be one problem here. For example, what if the HQ down or any problem happen? So branches will lost connection with each other. So that's why that we can offer the mesh. Meshes mean that all branches and HQ connected to each other. So they can have like full visibility to each other. And the third topology we have that custom. Custom, it means some branch can see each other and some can't. So this is based on my connectivity, which system that I need to connect with each other like this. If I want that all branch can see each other and no restriction of the security or something like this, so I can use mesh. But if I have some concern and some security that I am applying from the HQ, now for example, I have in the HQ like one firewall, and to access the internet, you must first pass to the HQ to check your data and make packet inspection, and after that go to the internet. So if you have security like this, it's better to go with the hub spoke. But if you, for example, you have in each branch like one small firewall, and you already applied the security with all branch, so you can use the mesh connection. And the other scenario is the custom. Some branch can connect with each other and some can't connect with each other. So is it clear until now? Ruijie SD-WAN, there are no issue of double NAT even when we connect the router behind the modem. See, for the NATing part, I will explain it at the end of this. Yeah, it will come at the end part. So let's wait until the NAT part come, and I will explain to you very well. Okay, so let's start. We will choose, for example, the mesh. I need all branches connected together, can see each other. If any problem happen or any link down, I have accessibility in the other links. Okay, then we will click next. Okay, here now it asks me to choose the branch that I will connect to each other. Here only the branch that have gateway that will appear here. If any project doesn't have a gateway, it will not appear here. Only this project that have a gateway and in my home page. So I will select the branch that I want to connect with each other. For example, I want to connect my HQ to branch number 1 and the branch number 2. Here it will not ask you for the HQ because this is mesh topology. But if you go and you choose, for example, hub spoke, here it will ask you where is your HQ, and you have to select the HQ and then the other branch. But if you are choosing the mesh, it will not ask you for the HQ because all branch or the HQ can see each other. So we'll choose HQ and branch number 1 and 2. As you can see here, there is something called WAN setting. Can you see in the top? Okay, if I clicked on WAN setting, it will the WAN policy here is like auto. Here I can select the WAN port that I need to make the tunnel through for SD-WAN. For example, I can use 10, 11, 12. If I didn't choose, it will select it. It will be all one port will be selected automatically. But if I need only a specific one port for SD-WAN, I can choose it here like this. Okay. Also, we have the policy in the WAN setting. Do you need it like auto or active backup? Active backup, so one line will be active and one line will be standby. But if I make auto, then we will have the option of the load balancing. Okay. So this is the WAN port setting that you need to take care when you are configuring the SD-WAN. Okay, after that, I will click next. Okay, here we'll come to the VLANs that I need to connect to each other. For example, I have here in the HQ default VLAN 3.0 and here 5.0 and 4.0. Okay, after I make the SD-WAN group and I make the connection, then from the HQ I can ping the other VLAN. Now, for example, I am in the HQ, I can ping this IP and I can ping this IP. So it means that I have I make the WAN LAN. I make the WAN group, very far group LAN. They are in the same LAN now. So that's when we will have here in the SD-WAN. Okay, for example, I have in the HQ others VLAN, or I want to create other VLAN. Here very easily you can create VLANs, for example like this. For example, I want to add, for example, IP camera VLAN, and I make it, for example, give it, for example, 20. So the default gateway from 20.1, and this is the range for it, and then click OK. So easily I can add the VLAN here from this dashboard, and I can choose which VLAN can be accessed in the or can be ping or can be reached from the other branch. Yeah, for example, I will create other VLANs here. For example, one for IP phone, I will make it 30, and one for example, for stuff like this 50, like this, and then okay. And then I can go to branch and I make for CCTV also. But here, take care from this one. If you are making the same VLAN, it will not be acceptable. Yeah, for example, here in the IP camera, I make it 20. Let's try to make it 20. Here. And I make it 20 and make OK. See, it mentioned for you this subnet conflict detect. So that's mean that maybe IP conflict happen. So take care. Just unmark this one to make the connectivity, or you just edit the VLAN and make it with different IP address. So that's why that if there is any subnet conflict detected, it will give you notice and prefer to change this subnet to other. For example, I make it 21 and click OK. So after that, I can connect the branches together. That's mean that if I select 20.0, if I have MVR here, he can access this VLAN and this VLAN. So I choose which VLANs that I need to be accessed, or I want VLANs to be communicate with each other. Now, for example, here I will make also CCTV, and I will make this one, for example, 31. Okay, and make it okay like this. So that's mean that this VLAN can, this 4 VLAN can access or can ping or can communicate with this other VLANs. Is it clear until now, or you have any question? Okay. Okay. After that, we will select create SD-WAN. Okay. Now, very easy in few seconds, like 120 seconds. It's delivering the configuration. So you just need from 3 to 5 minutes maximum to establish the link connectivity. And here configuration delivered to the HQ, delivered to branch 1, delivered to branch number 2. So this configuration, no need to go to each branch and make it by yourself. This is automatically published through the Ruijie Cloud. After that, I will click view monitoring dashboard. Then I will see this visual management platform that show to me the connectivity. So as you can see, we have map view and diagram view. Diagram view, it's mean that I have here HQ connected to branch 1, connected to branch 2. And as you can see that all branch connected to each other. Even branch 1 can communicate with branch 2. Okay, so if it's hub spoke, then we will have this tunnel will be not available if it's hub and spoke. But if it's mesh at this time, at this scenario, so all branch will be connected to each other. Okay, as you can see here in the map view, you can see the branches here, and you can access also the branch and see the WAN link utilization and everything. So here you can see the connectivity in map like this. And also this is detected in the map like this. You can make, for example, edit and make like change the location. For example, if this location is not correct, you can change it, for example, like this or like this. Okay, so you can have like a better and accurate locations for your sites like this. Okay. So this is show to you that now we have these 3 normal tunnels, because if you can see, we have 1 tunnel, 2 tunnel, 3 tunnels. So we have 3 tunnel. Also, if you don't like this skin, you can change the skin to the white one. So it will be like this. Okay. As you can see here, you can see we have 3 normal tunnels, branch 1, HQ, and branch 2. If you want to click branch 1 to branch 2 tunnel, you can click on this one. After that, you can see the link status, is it normal, the delay, speed. Also, something called NAT detection. What is the NAT type between these two sites? We will explain the NAT at the end of this session, but this is also here show to you how to make the NAT or how to detect the NAT here. Okay. Also, the link virtual IP here and the other virtual IP. So all this can show to you if there is any packet loss, link latency. All this dashboard give you accurate data to see and to check about this connectivity between your branches. Okay. Okay. Someone will ask me, okay, I have now 3 branch, but I have a new branch will be open next month. What I should do to add this branch? Should I make the configuration from the beginning, or how should I make it? Okay, very easy. You just need to go to networking part, and after that click add project, and you will see the project that have the gateway, and you can add it in your group. So after that it will have the accessibility and connectivity to this SD-WAN group. Also, you can change and manage the VLAN setting here. As you can see that here, this is the VLAN setting. You can add, for example, here, or you can modify the VLANs that you need to communicate or connect to each other. Yeah, for example, I don't need this stuff. I don't need IP phone. I just need IP camera and default VLAN. So also default VLAN. I just need only for the IP camera. So I can make something like this, and after that I make it safe like this. So only the VLAN that you selected that can communicate with each other. Okay, for example, someone here is IT staff, and I needed for him to see the CCTV and see the other branch CCTV and has access to it. So I can make this VLAN accessible to the other VLAN. Okay, so here you can add VLANs, you can edit VLANs, you can remove VLANs as you like, and you can make the configuration that you like. Also, traffic policy. You can make also some quality of service traffic policy if you have like some data or some, for example, some traffic that you need to make for him dedicated bandwidths or something like this. From this quality of service you can make also. Okay, this is for the networking part. Okay, also here, if you want to make other group, now for example, I make 3 group together, but I want to make other group, not related group. I can go like this and create another group. And after that, for example, we'll make it my second group or my group number 2. It will give you the configuration from the beginning for other group. Okay, if you want to make other group. Okay, so as you can see here, this is my group here, my office group, and in this setting I can go and I can add group and I can delete groups as I like. And also you can share this group to other people to manage. For example, you want to your IT staff or something to have access to this SD-WAN group, so you can make it from here. Very easy. Do you have any question until now, or everything is clear? Yes, each brand should have different subnets. Yes, exactly. Okay, I just hope from everyone it's clear today to make this SD-WAN. Is it hard? I think very easy and very smooth, and everything here like will not take minutes to make the configuration. Anyone have any question? If you have any question, just raise your hand and I will unmute you. Okay, Ali, raise your hand. I make unmute for you. Do you have any question, Ali? You can unmute yourself and speak if you have any question. Other question, how it changed the location for every site? You mean in the map location, right? Okay. Okay. As you can see here, is in the right bottom, there is plus and minus, and there is one small pin here. Okay, can you see? Okay, this one. So this one, you just click here. After you click, you can change the location, for example, here or here. And after that, just make it X. Welcome. Anyone want to speak? I can unmute you. Okay, Mr. Just raise your hand if possible to see and make unmute. Just a second. Because I see only one page. Okay. Okay. You can unmute yourself now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
How about the if I had in branch 40 gate, can I build my SD-WAN?
40 gate firewall, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It support SD-WAN, but it is compatible with the Ruijie SD-WAN.
Yes, in this case, you as we mentioned in this slides, you will use the Ruijie gateway in the bypass mode. You will use it in the bypass mode.
So
Okay.
this means there must be a router gateway in the site.
Yes, this is must. We can't initiate the tunnel with different vendor. Only Ruijie vendor. Yeah, only Ruijie EG gateway. So you must have at least one gateway in each branch.
So I have I must do a policy in the 40 gate for this gateway.
Yes, in this gateway, you will make it in the bypass mode. It will be not a router mode bypass. Bypass mean it's like the traffic pass from Fortinet, then traffic come to the gateway, and after that go to the internal network.
That means the gateway in bypass mode. Then I will make a policy on the FortiGate firewall, so the traffic will go through this firewall, right?
Yes,
Or I don't need
exactly.
policy.
Yes.
I need a policy, right?
Yes, you just need a policy, and after that, when you access the EG gateway, just choose it. I need it in bypass mode, not a router mode.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question? Okay, just a second. For Ruijie Cloud ISP, this is different session. We will talk it, inshallah, and we will make one session for it, but this is not our session topic today. Okay, let's continue the configuration here. So as you can see here, that you can have access to the WAN tunnel. You can see the tunnel. You can see the bandwidth utilization. You can see how many WAN you have, uplink, downlink, and you can go to details for this in your gateway. Now, for example, here our gateway have 3 WAN link or 4 WAN link, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can check these I mean the load balance, which mode you are using. For example, here if I go to the configuration, you can see here the load balance for this WAN. Is it smart load balance? Is it based on the IP source like this? So here you can access and the SD-WAN based on this, it will make the SD-WAN connectivity. Okay, so another feature here is called batch configuration. Batch configuration mean that, for example, I have 5 branch or I have like 10 branch, and I just want to make configuration to all these branch together, not only to go to branch by branch. No, I just need one same configuration to be done to all the branches connected here. So it will be very easy for you to make. Just you need to create a template. This template you create a template like this, and choose which feature that you want to apply. Now, for example, I want to apply or create a VLAN for all the branches, and this VLAN will be for guest. So I will check network. Okay, what other? I want to block Facebook Messenger from all the branch. Okay, I will select this one because we have a gateway. One of the good feature in our gateway, you can block applications, you can block websites. Okay, so this is in the firewall, but in the firewall you have to pay license. In our gateway there is no license for this. You can block application or website for free. Okay, so captive portal, I can make captive portal. Captive portal mean the hotspot page. Also, I want to make a Wi-Fi. So I selected the feature that I want, and after that I will push this feature or this configuration to all the other branch. Okay, let's take it one by one. For example, I want to make guest Wi-Fi or guest VLAN, and I will make it 150, for example, and I will apply this configuration, for example, from the gateway. Okay, so as per your network, if you are selecting the gateway or the core switch, who are that make the inter VLAN routing, so you choose based on it. But the core switch must be layer 3, okay, to make the DHCP and inter VLAN routing. Okay, okay. Other thing, I want to block some application and website. For example, I make here block Facebook Messenger. Then I will select the application here. Okay, for example, it's in the social application, and check the Facebook. So no one can access the Facebook Messenger. At what time? During the weekend or weekday or all time? I will make it for example, weekdays, all the weekdays. Okay. Also, I want to add the Wi-Fi network for the guest. Okay, so I will make this guest network, guest Wi-Fi network, and I will make it fixed. Okay, and make save like this. Okay. Here I didn't enter the name of template. I will make it my branch template or my my group template. Okay, and select save. Okay, now this template is ready to be published and to be distributed to the whole branch that I have. So you can select the branch that you want, and after that deliver the template that you want. For example, this template that I already choose, I can make the template, deliver this template to these three projects. So like this. After that, I deliver the template in the three projects. If I go every project, I will see the same configuration that I already did. This will save a lot of time for you and for the IT manager or IT staff, that they have to go every site, go to every gateway, to go to every network and add. This is make it very, very easy for you to make. Delivery now succeeded. Let's check our configuration here. For example, go to HQ, go to Wi-Fi, and check. Here we already, our guest network is already created. Okay, let's see the VLANs that we already created. Yes, this is old VLANs here. The guest VLAN that we already created is here. Okay, so save a lot of time to make the configuration for the branch. Okay. Okay, so this is the batch configuration feature. The last feature that we have is the pre-configuration. What is the meaning of pre-configuration? Pre-configuration, it's mean that you can configure your gateway before you deploy it at the site, which means that you are making pre-configuration by you bind the serial number of this gateway to this project, or you can just scan it from the application. From the application, we have something to scan. When you're making new project, you can scan the QR code, and after that add the project. This is a pre-configuration guide. You can check it here. It's available in our website. This is the steps how to make the pre-configuration step by step. Very easy, and you can make it in a few minutes. As you can see here, we can make the configuration after we are making the same steps here. Okay. Okay. So let's back here. As you can see here, this create your first pre-configuration. After that, for example, the new gateway, I want to make this is new branch, for example, and I will make the configuration that I want to make to this gateway. As we already did before the template, this is will be like the same, but this is only for one gateway. For example, new branch, and I want to make this configuration only for this. So you can save time and make configuration before going to the customer site. You can make the configuration before going to the customer site and make it just very ready to just plug and play. After it's plugged and connected to the internet, it will connect to, and it will take all the configuration that you already did. So very, very easy and very saving for the time. Okay, so that's it for today about the SD-WAN feature. So we already experienced today how to initiate or how to make the SD-WAN group, how to make the VLANs or make networking, how to make batch and template and deliver these templates to the other branch, how to make the pre-configuration. So one point we already have to finish our session today. Okay, this is just one comparison between the SD-WAN and the VPN. So as you can see here, there is no need for public IP in the SD-WAN, but VPN must, HQ must have a public IP. Network supported here, as you can see in the SD-WAN, we can support hub-spoke, mesh, hybrid. For VPN only hub-spoke, router mode, bypass mode already supported. For VPN only router mode, and this is very important. Multi-WAN, if you have multiple WAN, so you can have auto select support, backup, primary and backup, like primary and backup mode, fast auto switching WAN. In the VPN only, we have single fixed WAN, failover less than 3 minutes, 30 seconds here, 2 minutes, 20 to 30% higher throughput. Security, we are using the cutting edge security algorithm in the SD-WAN. So all these features that we have in the SD-WAN. Okay. Also, the private IP available. Our SD-WAN, you can make the connectivity in less than 3 minutes. Other brands, they consume at least 15 minutes. So we make it very easy for all of you or for all our partner to make the SD-WAN. Okay. Okay, this is some success cases in Saudi Arabia we already did for CCTV project. This is in Nama and in Jazz, 1 HQ and 9 branch, 80 IP camera. Previously, remote latency reaches like 60 millisecond VPN connection from the firewall. But after SD-WAN, we reduce the latency to 19 millisecond only, and the private IP works. So here, as you can see, our customer, he was using before the Sophos firewall, but after he tried our technology SD-WAN and deployed the gateway, he was very happy from the performance. Also, this is one case already shared by our colleague, by one of our partner in Medina, for 12 hotels connected to each other. So they need to connect the system for sales and accounts, and even for the IP phones and CCTV. So all of this can be connected to each other, and we can see that the branch can connect with each other up to 12 branches. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Other success cases in the other countries, we will not see it today. So yes, last thing I want to mention for you. This is very important thing. Okay. Before making the SD-WAN, just make sure to check your NAT type. Because what does the NAT mean? NAT, it's network address translation. Okay, it's mean that converting the private IP to the public IP address. Okay, because what we are suffering in the VPN for private IP, if we have 2 branch, both private IP, we can't make a connection. Okay, in the SD-WAN, there is some, as you can see here in this page, we have 4 type of WAN, but not all NAT type support SD-WAN. So we must test first our NAT type. If our NAT type is full cone NAT, so it's okay, you have no problem. If it's restricted cone NAT, we have no problem. Port restricted NAT, no problem. But if it's come to symmetric NAT, very specific, and for some user, so here we may have not to initiate the tunnel. Okay, if you go back here and check connectivity here and detect the NAT type here, for example, it will show you the NAT type here. Okay, if you, for example, we want to check this one. Okay, as you can see here, this is the netting in the HQ is port restricted and in the other port restricted. So that's mean that we have no problem to make the tunnel between these branch. But if it's come to symmetric NAT, this is a very complicated NAT type, and I think it's only provide for like some business high business user. So to avoid any problem happen, first you just need to go to this website, check my NAT. So this website will check for you which are netting your service provider using now. Now, for example, here I will check my NAT, detect the NAT. Do I am using symmetric NAT or okay? So here I am using port restricted NAT. So port restricted NAT, if you have the other branch using port restricted NAT also, there is no any problems to initiate the connection. Okay, let's go to the other HQ to branch 2. Okay, same port restricted, port restricted. Okay, here port restricted, port restricted. Okay, let's see what is the option here. See here, I make it for you like one. Sorry, just a second. It's this one. Sorry. Okay. If the WAN interface using non-public IP, let's read this together. If the WAN interface use non-public IP, tunnel creation success varies or depends on the NAT type. Okay. When we are using symmetric NAT, the success rate to initiate tunnel is very low. When we're using the other three types, we have high success rate of interconnection. Okay. As you can see here, if first branch are using full cone NAT, so that's mean that the tunnel will be initiated very, very easily. Full cone with restricted cone, it's okay. If you see full cone, it's you are in safe side. There is no any restriction because full cone using symmetric. So here you can initiate. But if you are going to symmetric with port restricted cone, here we have the problem. Maybe you can't initiate the link or the NAT. You can't initiate the tunnel between the branches. So you have to take care from this one. Check first your NAT type. If it's symmetric, you need to check the other branch. If it's port restriction, so unfortunately you can't make the tunnel. If it's symmetric, also you can't make. If it's any other NAT type, then you can make the tunnel very, very easily. Okay? You have any question? Let's check the question if you have. Can I use or share the head office internet connection to branch office using SD-WAN? Yes, but using the hub and spoke. Okay, so when you are using hub spoke, you are forcing the branches to go or create the tunnel to the HQ. After it reach the HQ, then in the HQ policy, you can make the policy first go to my firewall before going to the internet. How to apply user-based or group-based restriction? Okay. From in the batch configuration template, as you can see that we already explained this one. For example, user group based on the VLANs. So you create first the VLAN, and this VLAN you will specify make it specified for some user. Okay, and as you can see here, I make a network for the guest. Okay, so this is the user group of the guest, and after that, I make the configuration that I make. So if you want to make a specific like configuration or something like this for only one branch, you can go for this branch, and after that you make the user group that you make. Do I understand your question well, or you have something to make it very clear? Ahmed. Saad Ahmed. I just want to okay. Okay, can I use or share the head office internet? Okay, that we already replied this question. Yes, you can share. Can I use or share the head office internet connection to the branch office using the SD-WAN? Reyee Enterprise router doesn't support free WAN. No, all our easy gateway support SD-WAN for free. SD-WAN is it for free. There is no any license are needed. Okay. So anyone have access to the cloud, he can make the SD-WAN for free. Can I use or share the head office internet connection to the branch? Yes, as we said that when you are making the group of the SD-WAN, you have a lot of option. Now, for example, you have option to make it like hub spoke, or you make it custom. If you want to make it from the head office to the branch, so you can make it custom like this. Okay, so create SD-WAN like this. This is you can make it HQ to branch. Okay, and then okay, and then you will select custom and click next and choose the branch here. So customers mean that some branch will connect to each other and some will not connect to each other. Okay. If we configure under transparent or bridge mode, does not apply. Okay, for this one, the netting will be through the firewall. Yani for example, you mean that there is a firewall and our gateway will be under this firewall in the bypass mode, right? And you want to make sure that see, to make it very easy for you, our gateway must be connected to the cloud to make a tunnel. Okay, if our gateway can't reach the cloud, then we can't make any tunnels. Okay, so at least our gateway can go for the internet and can see the cloud. After that, you can go and here and check the NAT type that that this tunnel come from. So here in this connectivity, you can check the tunnel. This tunnel, which tunnel they make, like this one that we already say to you. Okay. Again, colleagues, our service is for free. There is no any license now or in the future. Our SD-WAN group, it's for free. Okay, so enjoy using it. enjoy using it in your project, enjoy using it with your customer. Let the network make it easy for you and enjoyable for you. Okay. Okay, so I finished my part today. I hope this session was informative and clear for you. So if you have any question, feel free to communicate with me. The demo QR code will be valid for you, so you can apply the feature in your free time. If you want certificates, you must register in this website, elearning.ruijienetwork.com. After you register, you will see the certificates in this website. But after you apply all what we already did today. So we have 3 features to do today to take the certificates. What is the feature? First feature, make VLAN, to make any VLAN. Second feature, to build SD-WAN group. Third feature, to create a template. Fourth feature, to make SD-WAN batch configuration. Fourth, to add another project. So 4 feature. I will make it easy for you. Only you just need to have like 2 or 3 feature to create SD-WAN group, and make batch configuration using the template. That's it. I just need from your side to apply this feature. If you applied, I will check for all who applied the feature. After that, after you register in this website, your certificates will be in the website under your profile. This will be next Sunday or Monday. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone for joining this session today. I hope this is informative for you, and inshallah see you in the next session. Thank you everyone, and see you inshallah. Thank you. Ma salama.